We always talk about looking at a date on the calendar. I mean, 31 games prior to this. Now you can focus on it. What do you think about the matchup and what it might be like with so much offense out there?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game, a nice game to see where we're at. Obviously, both teams close to the top of the league standings, so it's going to be interesting. I think we, can't get in too much of a track meet type style against these guys. They just have too many offensive weapons. Even though we can score too, we just got to try to stick to our structure and come up with a big road win.
I know you try to get up for every game, but is there a different type of energy when it's games against teams like Tampa Bay?
I think so, because potentially you can see them down the road, which definitely makes things a little more interesting from a player and a fan perspective. So it gives you guys something to talk about. But for us, we approach it. We're going to give them all the credit in the world, but we want to go in there and beat them.
Have you found it more difficult this season with a lot of rotating line mates to be consistent offensively as you had in the past?
Sometimes, with our depth and the guys that can play with each other, sometimes tweaking the lines isn't a bad thing, whether you're looking for a spark or, you need one guy to pick it up or whatever the case may be. I think interchanging those players, just everybody gets a good feel for each other, playing with each other, and, we've seemed to found some, pretty good chemistry as of right now.
Mike's talked a lot about keeping everybody important with the amount of star power you guys have. Do you feel like he's been successful in that, especially with you in your role?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't need a pat on the back every single day, but I just go about my business, and I know the value the value I bring to this team, and we got a lot of talented players, and that's what you need in order to have a chance to win a championship. So, we're nothing but excited.
You get 5 opportunities as you did last night. What is working for you, whether it be yourself or your line mates?
I think we're just able to move to the neutral zone pretty successfully, and that's allowing us to play more on offense. Our forecheck's been good, and it gives us more time and space with the puck. And with the players on our line, I think that's a pretty dangerous recipe. So I think for us moving forward, we just got to continue to do that, and the goals will start coming.
Hey, Naz, we've had a chance to meet your dad on a few of these things. What do you mean to take your mom on this trip later today?
I love it. It means a lot. My mother means a lot to me. She's been my rock since day one, and she's been always the positive one. My dad's been the realist, and the he told me the truth whether I liked it or not. But my mom has always just been supportive and always told me to keep my chin up. And so in my career in the National Hockey League, we've never gotten an opportunity to do this, and she's been asking for years, every single year, and we did what we could for her.
The only boy. Have you been treated any differently than your sisters might have been treated growing up?
Well, yeah, I think maybe I was spoiled a little bit, but I mean, I also had to share a bathroom with 2 other girls, which wasn't too fun. So, for me, it's always, they always kind of pamper me when I go home. I was the first to leave, and don't go back a whole lot anymore, but when I do go back, I certainly feel the love.
Now, as you mentioned, you might see the Lightning later on. Where do you land on this playoff format the league's had now that we kind of know it's going to be Boston or Tampa at some point?
Well, our division is just pretty deadly at this point. I mean, I think that the 5 or 6 teams have a chance. I mean, to make the playoffs, which is pretty incredible for one division. Obviously that's kind of at a disadvantage for us. It'd be nicer to play a 7 or 8 seed, but that's just how the cards were dealt. We're gonna have to go through those teams regardless. That's how we're looking at it. So might as well start early.
With about 32 games into the season now, is your game about as strong as you would want it to be at this point in the year?
Yeah, I love it. For me personally and our team in general, I think we've had a lot of tests. We've had to battle adversity over some consecutive losses. Overcame some injuries and some scoring droughts, but at the end of the day, we got through it and we stuck together as a team. We're stronger for that.